we're going on a 3-day tour of North Wales, taking Anglesey, and then we're going to cycle back to Manchester from Llandudno on the 3rd day. So this is a trip we're doing in September, and we're not intending to camp on this one. So it's what I guess you would call credit card bike touring. We're staying in B&Bs and hotels along the way. So this is a bike I call Svartalfur, which is Icelandic for the black elf. Probably see why I called it that. It's a Genesis Equilibrium road bike, full steel, including steel forks, which I built up from the frame as a road bike a few years ago. I've now got another road bike that I use as for best, and so the intention is to repurpose this as a bike packing bike, which is the new trend in cycle touring. Because this is a short trip, I thought I would give bike packing a go. So for those who don't know the difference, traditional bike touring is where you get a bike, you put a rack on it, you put panniers that hang off the rack, and bike packing is essentially where there's this new breed of cycle touring bags, which, as you can see, you just strap to the frame. So you don't need racks, and you can pretty much use any bike, and it's becoming increasingly popular. So this is an amalgam of various bits of bike luggage that I've acquired over the years. So this was an early acquisition. This is like an early frame bag, which you can see just sits in the triangle here. This one I use essentially for tools and spares, so with a bit of luck I don't really need to go in there. It's got spare tubes in it, multi-tool, tyre levers, that kind of thing. Just above that, this is a new acquisition from Alpkit. This is a top tube bag, and obviously you can see from the position you can access it very easily. So I use this one for valuables. So here I've got a phone charger, got a phone, wallet, stuff that you need to know where it is and that you can get to quite easily. This again is an Alpkit thing. They call it a stem cell. Again, it's easily accessible. It's just a better shape for just putting general stuff in. So at the moment I've got a little map of North Wales in case we need to revert to paper, and some snacks. A couple of bidons here, pump will put in there as well. And this is the bulk of the luggage back here. This is the Restrap seat pack. It's a 14-litre dry bag essentially that just slots into this holster, and it's supposed to be relatively stable while you're riding. So it's the first time out for this, and we'll see how we go with it. So toothbrush, deodorant, beard oil, and then off the bike clothes are very important on any bike tour. When you get to your destination in the evening, to be able to change into something dry that isn't all sweaty. It's an absolute luxury that's worth the extra weight. Smalls, again for off the bike, changing out of your cycling shorts. I've packed a pair of flip-flops as well. So on bike tours I prefer to wear shoes like this, these are 510 cleated mountain bike shoes. The advantage of those being they basically look like trainers, but they've got cleats in to go in the pedals. You can wear them off the bike. Fleece, which has been on every bike tour with me because country locations get pretty cold in the evening. And further down we've got a merino cycling jersey in case it gets cold on the bike. A couple of cycling jerseys for underneath. Base layers, and a couple of pairs of cycling shorts. So essentially 2 GPS devices, very different types. This is a Mio Cyclo. It's pretty much an all-round bike computer. It does navigation, it tracks all the metrics. You can even use it for very sporty things. It's got a heart rate monitor, power meter, that kind of stuff. I just really use it for measuring distances. This one here is a very, very pared down option. It's called a Beeline. Links to your smartphone. You enter a route on your phone. The two things communicate via Bluetooth, and the Beeline just points in the right direction. Okay, so that's a little walkthrough of my very first attempt at bike packing. I've probably taken too much, I normally do. Let me know what you think of it, and let us know what you take as well. If you take anything weird and wonderful, or if you think I'm on the right track, and I'll let you know how the trip goes when I get back. Thanks for watching.